you opened Satisfactory, I was about to yell at you.
Damn.
I'm opening the game you wanted.
I know, but I saw it at the corner of my eye, and I was like, I swear to God, if you open Satisfactory for 5 fucking minutes, I'm going to eat him.
God forbid a man enjoys what he does.
If I open Satisfactory, like, I would actually be able to start playing at the time that stream starts.
That's true.
It takes a hot minute to boot up.
I was gonna add something here. What was I gonna add? Was it this? Nope. Was it this one? Yes. I'll put this on my intro screen now so people can see when there are people in the intro screen.
Dude, that silhouette makes him look like he's got long, radical hair.
Who? What?
Miles Edgeworth.
Whoops, what did I do?
Yeah, it does look like he's got a very big poofy ponytail.
Hell yeah, dude. He should. He'd rock that shit.
Yeah, he could grow it out.
I somehow don't think he would.
Edgeworth if he looked like fucking... like 1500s Englishman.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I have to...
Steel Samurai would do it.
Look at that. Yeah, fangirls, to your battle stations. Because we're playing the fandom's overappreciated favorite. The fandom is so in love with him. Oh god, the stream is dying. Oh yeah, the way I have to do this is so weird.
It is really weird knowing I play better drunk.
Oh yeah, so Carlbot is not working, and I'm gonna probably enlist the help of Avery to fix it.
Oof.
I want Carlbot to do my announcements for me now because I don't want to do them anymore. But for some reason it's failing to really badly, and I don't know why. I've given it full permissions, and I gave it the command, but it is not working. I'll put it in the moderators channel. Oh, fucking hell. Whoops. That's not enough. Let's see. Depending on when we end stream today, which we might go longer, I might force you to go longer. Only because I love this game and I want to play it. Josh, do you want to join us and do voices?
Voices? What kind of voices?
We're like of the
Voices in my head.
Yeah, the voices in my head, but now they're just the normal kind. No, like, this game doesn't have any voice acting. Do you want to play, like, Gumshoe or something? Devin has to be Edgeworth because he's playing the game.
That sounds fun. I'm not gonna do that this time, because I'm still coughing up several lungs.
Oh, that's right, I forgot you're sick.
This is where having a mic that can, like, mute by tapping the top is really handy.
I know, I have my mute button on my thing is really nice. I'm gonna give someone a seizure.
Oh, I thought you were just lagging.
No, I'm doing that on purpose. I'm just spamming the button.
See, that was easier when I had, like, a headset with a mic, but with the, with this microphone, I gotta rapidly the top, and sometimes I slap the top too hard.
Slap it!
It's just...
Well, you want to stay in the VC anyways, just to watch the game? Or... Hang on, wait, I unplugged my headphones. I've been watered. Hi, thank you, Woogie. I actually need that, I'm dehydrated.
I got so locked in to the Necro Dancer that I forgot to drink water.
No, actually, I needed water because I was crying earlier. Over my inability to play guitar, and also I was PMSing. Water and water.
Oh, sorry to hear you were crying.
It's fine. I needed to get better for the stream, and now you can hear it because I sound way more tired than I usually do. Game capture. Discord. Where the fuck is Discord? No. Oh, that's right. I think I have the setting on. How do I turn off that setting that means Discord can't be captured?
The streamer setting? No, that can't be it.
Streaming.
What source are you trying to use for it?
Game capture, but it might not work. I might have to do window capture.
Yeah, window capture better.
Okay, well, still, I'll probably have to turn it off. Window capture. Dude, wait, do I already have a window capture on this one? No, I don't. Window capture.
I'm probably already preaching to the choir on this one, but it'd be good to like pop out the window on the screen.
And then I take that and I put it in the back. And then oh god, okay. Bear with me. In fact, hang on, I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna press my technical difficulties music while I do this.
Perhaps in action.
Thank you.
Would have been
Wookiee's negging me.
I'm negging with love.
Where's that audio from again?
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
The negging.
It's from Cute Fuzzy Weasel, a YouTuber that Phoenix introduced me to, that did a really good impression of Jimmy. There. I did that specifically so that, oh my god, this is impossible. So that when I minimize this and put it behind, it fits nicely in here. There we go. Then I unmute, then I put it in the very back, behind everything. And then please unmute the stream, thank you. And then
You should probably put ProTag over on the right with you.
Oh, you're right, I should put Dev over here with me. Hang on. That means I have to reconfigure everything also.
Oh, fucking nice.
Well, because
Devin, get out of the call.
No. Oh god. Fujitech. Thank you. Reactive by Fujitech. The reason why I have to reconfig everything is because I have one browser set up for everybody. So when I get rid of it, everyone disappears. But I can't configure that to be only everyone except Dev.
We can just leave.
No!
Yeah.
I mean, you can if you want, but I think this is fine.
I mean, I think Wes is going to be playing Valorant during this.
Oh, well
so,
then,
like...
yeah, you should
I mean, I can mute myself.
Wesley, you can
And then
watch
when you
from the
unmute to
background.
talk to us, we're going to hear your callouts when you forget to turn
I said I'm gonna mute myself. What?
No, it's fine. If you want to stay, you can stay. If you don't want to, you don't have to. And then I put you behind me so that
Also, I'm not playing comp.
There we go. Yeah, but it'll still be distracting. God,
Why?
this guitar
I'm not.
music's really
I don't.
Oh my god, okay, let's play this game. Hello?
Alright, you got everything set up?
I have everything except the other two set up, so yeah, we can go.
Alright. Actually, I want to turn down the music real quick.
Fair enough.
Four is good. Arranged, original.
Arranged is like the fancy orchestral stuff, and then the original is like the DS bit crunched version.
Do we want to go to bitrate jail?
I only have 1,400 points left, so this is my swan song.
Woogie is forcing me to eat. Well, he's not forcing me to eat, but he's telling me I should eat, and joke's on him because I have got cinnamon raisin bagels.
Arranged is orchestral, otherwise it's the Star Walker.
I'm the original Star Walker. I'm gonna eat all these raisin bagels because I'm recovering emotionally, and I am allowed to comfort eat because I'm about to start bleeding. Anyways, yeah, I'm good for arranged.
Clover, the emote said eat, not feast.
I will consume.
I am probably over my daily calorie intake, so I can't eat any more even though I'm a little
Oh,
hungry.
Josh left. Alright, let's go to streamer channel then. Just so that we're not distracting Wes and
Okay.
Wes isn't distracting us.
Bye.
Bye, Wes.
Hello, friend.
Oh. There you are. Sorry, Wes. Oh yeah, you need to open your... There we go.
If
And then
the,
I can... Boop.
Double check if Fuji's still working, because I think we had some issues with it not doing private channels.
Yeah, it looks like it's working now.
Cool.
Need to fix that. There we go. Alright, we're good. Everything
New
shut
game.
up. Oh yeah. I'll leave that one up to you because I've technically I love the HD sprites a lot. But they're all pretty good.
I think I'll go with the HD ones.
Okay. That makes sense. We did all the other games in HD.
Yeah, I love pixel art. I don't know if I like this particular sprite very much.
It's
I'm
kind of
gonna be
ugly,
looking
I
at it a
will
lot.
admit. Yeah. Yay! Edward time.
Damn, that's mean.
I got an achievement for playing with the HD chibi characters.
Yep. You'll get a lot of achievements. March 14th.
To make sure the defendant is found guilty, what other choice do I have? That's the job. Prosecutor, after all.
That may be true, but why? Why go this far? That's not Edgeworth, by the way.
Oh. Sorry, maybe I wasn't clear enough. But a guilty verdict is all that matters
Is that
to me.
Trump? On the right.
No matter what
It's not.
cost.
God, I love how much I hate this guy. Pretty boy.
I'm a prodigy among prosecutors.
He does look like a Naruto kid. Not
Always
Naruto.
have been. Always will be.
He does kind of look like he's got Goku hair going on.
Oh damn, his hairline hates him.
Yep.
Anytime he's on screen, I'm just gonna like try to emulate Eminence and Shadow to
Fuck
the best.
yeah.
I can.
I forgot Edgeworth shows up here at 2 a.m.
It's hard to believe that I've been away from my office for a whole month. I hope Detective Gumshoe has been keeping an eye on my office and keeping it clean. The door's unlocked.
Treating Gumshoe like a maid.
Detective Gumshoe? What's that smell? It's very familiar. Blood? What the? What's the meaning of this?
I don't remember who this is, but I know it's not Goku hair over there.
Freeze!
Oh no, it's not Gumshoe.
I don't think Gumshoe would ever point a gun at Edgeworth, ever.
Identify yourself.
Shut up.
This guy's a dick.
Got some nerve committing murder in a prosecutor's office. Is that a threat? Let me make one thing very clear. What? No one gets away with committing murder in my office. No one.
Implying this has happened before.
My name
Would have
is
fucked
Miles
him up
Edgeworth.
if he said, "Let me make
I
this
work as a
clear," and
prosecutor
became
in my local
invisible.
district.
Josh.
Yeah, I've seen the video of an octopus doing that.
Octopus are so
Little did I know.
octopi are so fucked up. Sorry.
Little did I know that upon my return home after a month abroad, I would be thrusted into a multitude of cases and some very frantic and busy days.
Hey Clover, quick, how many arms do octopi
Ayo, the
have?
Steel
They
Samurai.
have 9 for every cat life. Totally. Pardon? Did you bring up the Steel Samurai? Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing I like about this HD thing. You can see things so much better. Like, I like how
What was
visible
that
the K
about
thing.
cats?
Nothing.
DX cat.
Also, didn't you say something about that, about the K thing, he shouldn't have it yet, or something?
No, that was for the anime. It was the flowers and the Steel Samurai. He gets those from Wendy, who in the anime he hadn't met by the time they put that in his office.
Gotcha.
If another cat became a casualty like that other game, I'm Callan Bull.
There are no kitties in this game. Oh, I finished photographing. Jesus Christ. I finished photographing the victim's body, sir.
Very well. Please continue your investigation.
Yes, sir. My boy!
Mr. Edgeworth, sir, are you okay, sir? Keep it down, detective. This is a crime scene. When I heard a murder had taken place in your office, I ran out here straight away. This is Dick Gumshoe. He's a detective with the local precinct. And the one they assigned to handle this murder case for the time being. You're looking a little pale, sir. Are you hurt? No, I'm perfectly fine. However... Ah! Look at what they did to your office. It's totally trashed.
After all that work I put into it, god damn it!
This is like one of those, like battle sprites, like idle sprites from a beat 'em up game.
Yeah. Also, straight up, the HD sprites are the only way that I noticed that Gumshoe was wearing a coat under his coat. Without the HD sprites, I would have just assumed those were the suspenders that he had in the, oh no, he didn't have those, never mind. I would have assumed those were like suspenders because he's that kind of
mod
gore.
that makes him look
goof.
like
I
Gumshoe.
would have thought it was just a zipper.
Yeah, but no, he's wearing 3 layers.
I'll say, the culprits sullied my floor with dirt rather well. No one gets away with tracking mud into my office.
Oh my god, Ezra, sweetie.
Whoa, sounds like you're getting really burned up over this whole thing. This crime was committed in my office, so it's my responsibility to solve it. Oh, that's just like you, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay, time to do some investigating. Agreed. Our first course of action is to gather relevant facts and leads.
From the way this game looks, I take it this is a non-traditional spin-off game?
Let's not overlook anything, no matter how small, if we are to find the truth.
I'm sorry, I feel really bad for laughing at that misspelling. Yes, it's not, it's a spin-off game for Edgeworth. It is not a traditional Ace Attorney. I shouldn't laugh at that because I think
Traditional.
Yeah, I was
Atlas.
gonna say I knew you knew how to spell it. I was just very confused. I was just like, that's a spelling. I can't make
It
fun
would be
because
very difficult to find a traditional game these days.
What?
true. I can't make fun
Traditional,
of
traditional.
I can't make fun of Woogie's spelling because I think I was trying to spell something last night that was super easy and I couldn't. So
We all have hiccups like that.
God, I love this music. Sorry.
I am Danish, it's my second language. What's
Speaking
your
of
excuse?
things
Exactly,
that pique my
Wookie.
curiosity. Speaking of things that pique my curiosity, this music.
I know, right? Hang on, I have a button for this.
Brassy attack, brassy attack.
Oh, you know what's great is because I'm in the VC. I can play sounds from Discord.
Yeah,
I promise
nice
not to
to-
abuse that too much.
I promise to abuse it a lot. Why, of all places, did the murder occur in my office? Is it really a coincidence that the murder took place in my office? I get the nagging feeling this is something important to keep in mind. Yeah, I was wondering that myself, sir. I mean, you can't really say it's just a coincidence, can you? No, not really. Especially because of this. The key to your office? What do you mean, sir? If you think about it carefully and use logic, it should become clear to you.
That is a foreign concept to Gumshoe.
Logic.
Error 404, logic not found.
Can you eat it? By finding the connection between two pieces of information and connecting them, new information is born. That is the end result of using logic. So, how do you use it? First, I recall the information we've gathered with Q, and then I connect them together with T. Q from Star Trek comes and gives me information. And then we bond over
And then
a tea
connects them
party.
together with Mr. T. My god. Sorry, I love the fact that Edgeworth isn't even questioning the fact that Gumshoe doesn't know how to use logic. He's just explaining it.
Now use Q to recall the facts.
This is the best song, other than, like, the main character themes, in my opinion. I love the logic menu music.
Okay, so that's how that works mechanically. For security reasons, all prosecutors' doors are outfitted with locks. Which means it would have been hard for the murderer and the victim to get in here. Ergo, it's impossible to dismiss the location of this crime as mere coincidence. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, sir. There must be a reason why someone infiltrated my room. What was the killer after? You're really on the ball today, Mr. Edgeworth. That's some beautiful logic, sir. Yes, well, when you follow leads to their conclusion, only the truth remains. However, if the information doesn't line up properly, I may stray from the truth as well. But if I think carefully before piecing leads together, the logic should flow.
Essentially what he's saying is, as long as I use my goddamn brain, which is silly. He's basically saying, if I am stupid like Gumshoe, then I won't find the truth.
Pretty much, because in this, I guess it makes sense that, like, sure, in the original Phoenix Wright games, the health bar was basically like the judge's patience with Phoenix's bullshit.
Yeah.
In this one, it's described as like your mind's wandering too much and you're straying further from the truth.
Yeah.
Which is like,
and basically, if you stray too far, they're gonna say you're not taking this seriously. We're gonna find someone else.
yeah, not only like you're not taking this seriously, but it's like a lot of the things that you come up with are like your mind is blank sort of thing.
Yeah.
Whereas with Phoenix, it's just a whole lot of bullshit.
Yep. Lots of bluffs.
Well, let's get started with the investigation, shall we? Yes, sir.
Now you can walk around.
The basis of any good investigation is to examine everything, sir. I know that, and when I want to examine something, I can simply use space when I'm next to it. Oh, if you ever feel lost and want to talk, just use T, okay? I'll give you great, precise advice as an ace investigator, sir. Something to try later if I have free time, I suppose.
I think you can press shift to run, but it's really not necessary. Nothing.
It's funny watching Edgeworth run circles around Gumshoe,
Fucking
despite
yeah.
being like the opposite of their personalities.
I also do love that Gumshoe's just kind of watching this happen, like, alright, man.
Also, look at that power walk.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, I've got somewhere to be.
That's the powerful stance of a prosecutor.
Ouch, they even knocked over your chess set. I had it all set up, ready for when you got back. I figured we could play a few games. I had no idea you were
Oh
interested
no,
in
not
chess.
the chess set.
I'm actually pretty good at checkers, so I thought I'd give it a try.
Oh, Gummy.
In that case, I suppose I can set some time aside after we solve this case. Though I don't expect the games to tax my mental acuity much. What have we here? Could this perhaps be the murder weapon? If so, it would mean the killer made their escape after disposing of their gun here. I think I've seen one of these before. Care to enlighten me as to where? Oh, I know! I was issued the exact same model. I think. Detective. I don't really like guns all that much.
Other character.
I don't really like guns all that much. I mean, they're really dangerous.
I won't blame you for that one, though. That's a very Edgeworth thing to say.
Yeah, given the circumstances of his
Yeah, given his daddy
other
issues.
adventures.
Oh, edgy.
But now that I think about it, you do see this model around the precinct a lot, sir. Looks like a revolver.
Yeah.
I don't use mine much except in emergencies, so that's why I didn't recognize it.
Fair enough.
So it's the same type of revolver as the ones used by this precinct's detectives. You can walk by clicking too.
Oh, yeah, you can point and click.
You called, sir? No, I'm talking to this guy.
I think you pressed T, not space. Z. There you go.
Do you have anything to report?
Sir, yes, sir. Nothing out of the ordinary right now, sir. And yet there's
Yes.
something out of the ordinary right in front of my eyes.
Talk about a contradiction. Something out of the ordinary, I should look around a bit more. It kind of looked like he was hugging the guy for a
A
second.
little bit, yeah.
How's it coming along?
Please, I need absolute silence. Fingerprint lifting is a delicate art.
Well, I never. Well, it's a good thing my steel samurai doll was spared any harm. Speaking of which, I actually haven't sat down and watched any of that show. What's it about again? Well, I don't know much about it myself, but the hero of the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo, is the Steel Samurai, and his goal is to
Hey,
defeat the
everyone.
evil magistrate.
You have to
show
drink
geared
water.
towards kids. However, its high production values and riveting plot draws a number of adults as well.
Fucking My Little Pony in the early 2000s.
Spin-offs like Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo and the Nickel Samurai, along with the deluge of merchandise and even a new stage show gives it presence. You sure know a lot. Are you sure you're not some sort of rabid fanboy? Of course not! Anyone that keeps up with society knows at least this much. And that conversation lasted longer than expected. Let us return to the investigation.
I love him.
It's still wild to me that so many games and animated
This
shows
gets
get
another
stage
batch of
plays
fresh
in Japan.
flowers. The ones that come with card attached every month like clockwork for you. Yep.
I think Ace Attorney has like 4 stage plays.
They do a lot of interactions with cinema, or theater.
They do. It's really funny watching one of the stage plays though, because when
I've
Edgeworth's
seen some clips from them. It can be pretty
when
funny.
Edgeworth's phone goes off,
I was also shocked to find out that
he-
Hunter x Hunter has a stage play in Japan for some
when
fucking
his
reason.
phone goes off, he walks on stage dancing to the Steel Samurai music. That's his ringtone. It's really good.
I forget, did Phoenix make that his ringtone too?
I think so, yeah. I don't actually remember if that's Edgeworth's ringtone. I think it is, because he's a total geek.
I'm also surprised that he didn't put his phone on silent. I figured he'd be more professional than that.
If he's out investigating and someone needs to call him, like Gumshoe or something, I guess.
You can at least set it to vibrate, I guess.
Mm-mm.
Anyway. But also, like, Edgeworth was there. He would know that, this guy, that the guy didn't touch the painting.
Yeah,
Actually, no, he didn't see the murder take place. He might have touched the painting before that.
yeah.
But I feel like the guy would have left the painting off the wall if he were to access the safe there. Anyway. Speaking of that, let's see what's on the card this month, sir. All will be resolved. Wendy. Oh, Miss Irony. How painful are thy thorns. Wendy, isn't that the name of that old lady with the whiny voice that's stuck? That's enough, detective. You need not remind me further.
Yeah. God, it's so creepy and gross. Anyways.
Oh, it's your trophy, the, Knight of Prosecutors, right? King of Prosecutors. And it's not a trophy, it's a shield.
It's both, you ass.
I remember I was watching, I started watching season 1 of Fire Force. And, I won't get too into it, but one of the characters makes a distinction about that. Where he's like, he started calling himself a knight. And then someone else said it was stupid, so he started adding king to it.
The only way to beat the stupidity is to add to it.
Yeah.
God, that character is my favorite, he's so funny.
Yeah, I enjoyed him. Episode 5 and like I like Shunibyo characters. Some people found him annoying. I still enjoy him a lot. But there's another character that I'll tell you about later, Josh, that absolutely pissed me off.
That character is also just stupidly OP. The more knightly he feels, the more his power grows, lol.
Nice.
They only send this to the winning prosecutor, right? Yes, but I've no real interest in the perceived worth of other people. As for my own worth, that's something only
I thought he
can
was
determine for
annoying at
myself.
first, but when I saw what Woogie said, I was sold.
That's so slick, sir. I'm gonna have to try saying that sometime. Unfortunately for him, his monetary worth is tied directly to his worth to me.
You're such a fucking dick.
Ah, watch out for the teacup fragments there, sir.
He's a good character.
going to pay
Not
this
saying
tea
he
set.
isn't. His power is just op XD.
Yikes, you're really mad over this. This tea set is very dear to my heart and can only be bought in England. It costs more than your whole month's paycheck.
Hey, that sucks.
What? Now I feel like the killer's wasted one of my monthly paychecks.
Yeah, actually though, fucking Edgeworth, like, it's only dawned on me as a grown-up how much of an absolute cock this human being is. Imagine saying that to a person. This tea set costs more than your entire month's salary that you can barely use to pay rent. Like, you fucking ass. We know about Gummy, poor thing.
It's been a while since I've sat at this desk. Oh, have I missed you? It's so tidy that it looks newer than when I first bought it. Oh yeah, that thing's so polished it makes mirrors jealous. Don't tell me you had no other work the entire time I was away, detective. My job is to protect your office, sir. And you did such a good job protecting it that a murder occurred in it. That's harsh, sir. I have to admit, the desk has never looked better, so I guess I can't dock his pay. He does that a lot.
I'm gonna make a fucking list of every time that Edgeworth says a douchey thing.
Don't. You're just gonna rewrite the transcript of this game.
Fucking true.
Files are all over the floor, sir. It probably fell during the struggle between the victim and his killer. Oh, and I tried so hard to keep this place spotless while you were away. I mean, this just rendered all the time and effort I put in it pointless. I don't recall ever asking you to clean my room. Well, I watered the flowers every day just like you requested, sir. I just added cleaning to the list as weekend special. For about half a day every Saturday, I'd come in and clean this place until it sparkled. Does he have a life?
No, he's just really into you.
So this is weird. So all the books are pulled out specifically out of this one shelf. I get the sense that the killer was probably looking for something on this specific shelf, but they don't tell us what this shelf is. The victim, his hands are bloodied, and it makes sense that his hands would have, like, touched here. That's, like, he would have had to touch his chest, where the wound took place. And then, like, with both of his hands, and then he'd grab that, he'd grab this bookshelf maybe as he's falling? They finished photographing the body, so it should be alright to examine this area. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Well, let's take a look at the wound first.
His crotch!
Yeah. There's blood all over his lower abdominal area. Edgeworth, you shouldn't have any problem investigating that area, should you?
Jesus.
Looks like the bullet passed clean through his stomach area, sir.
Ugh.
In other words, he was shot. Yup, and until the autopsy's done, I don't think we'll know much more than that. Please have the body sent to the morgue once they're done processing the crime scene. Are you going to be okay with keeping track of the evidence we find, sir? Of course, this is the safest way I know to keep track of it all. Alright, if you say so. I keep all the evidence I find either in or with my organizer. When I want to re-examine the piece, I have but to press E to open my organizer. But the organizer isn't only for evidence. I keep people's profiles on hand in it too. It's probably a good idea to make a habit of checking the facts often.
Yeah, so that's basically just your court record.
Yeah.
But obviously, this game doesn't actually feature courts in it in the traditional sense, so it's not a court record. So they had to rename it.
It says Gumshoe here. Uh-oh.
Well, it says gum.
I don't believe it. I packed those files on these shelves so tight. Not even an earthquake could make them fall off, but just look at them. At this rate, the rest of the files won't be able to withstand an earthquake at all. A problem, to be sure. Well, once the investigation is over, we'll put them back on the shelf. But yeah, it looks like they wrote gum here, and then there's an S over there.
Yeah.
This book looks like it's rotated. What's weird about it is that it's upside down.
What do you mean upside down? Oh. No, it's just like Leon and Danganronpa.
Oh yeah, because he was sitting up.
Oh, yeah,
he was
baby.
sitting up against the wall.
victim wrote down
In my
the
head, I was
killer's
like
name.
trying to do some mental
He
gymnastics,
swallowed
from doing
gum.
physical
Josh.
gymnastics.
Pardon?
In my head, I was doing the mental gymnastics of him doing physical gymnastics while he had this injury.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm like, doesn't make sense. I was like, man, why is he doing a handstand there?
Yeah, I will never understand the whole they write upside down when they're writing from behind them thing. They don't. I've tested this 100 times with different people. Most people write right side up.
Yeah, like you'd turn around and you'd do it. But I guess he didn't want the killer to see him writing it.
I guess. Well, no, if you wouldn't even turn around. I can write Gumshoe behind my back right now.
Could you write it right side up
Yes.
with your finger?
Yes, I've done
I
this
would have
before.
preferred to just write on the floor rather than try to write behind me in
That
any
too,
capacity.
Yeah, or like put it on, just grab one of the
Gross.
books with your other hand
Yeah.
and write it on that.
My handwriting sucks and I'm dying. I'm drawing a meme as my last act. Can you recite the alphabet backwards while burping?
You've got me there,
Otherwise, I'm
Wiggy.
not impressed.
What do we have here? Hey, I think I've seen one of these before.
Have you? I don't think you have, given that you'd have no use for it.
I don't think Gumshoe gets paid enough for one of those.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a
Never mind.
wallet.
It's a
I don't
police
give a
badge,
fuck if you
detective.
find the guy that
We
killed
both
me.
thought it was a
I'm
wallet.
dead anyway. Have a poorly drawn pog face. Thieve mea pog, thieve mea pog, thieve mea pog.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
thieve
draw
mea
that
pog, thieve
that
mea
S
pog.
that everyone in the 2000s was drawing.
What a... Oh, gummy.
Oh hey, I have the exact same thing actually.
That's
What
the
a quirky
spirit.
dink!
Dev.
Let's take a look inside. Mr. Buddy Faith. It would appear that our victim was a detective just like you. I seem to have gathered a few pieces of
Oh,
pertinent
what that the
information.
guy I thought was Trump.
Now to calmly use logic and figure out if
asterisk.
any of it,
Yes,
if any
that
of
was.
them are connected to each other.
Yes, that was Wiggy. And I honestly have no idea where you got that. So now it's telling you basically, I think you have everything to logic.
I want to just go over the evidence first.
I like that Buddy Face is making the cat face.
Yeah, he does kind of look like a lost puppy.
He does.
According to this bad Buddy Faith was a precinct detective. And at the crime scene was the same model as they use.
Yay, logic.
The revolver, the standard model used by detectives, could have belonged to our recently departed. Detective Gumshoe, could you please thoroughly check the victim's body one more time? Yes, sir. On it now, sir. Excuse me, pal. Let's just see. What do we got here? Mr. Edgewood, sir, this guy's wearing a gun holster. So it appears that our killer somehow managed to take the victim's gun from him. Let's see, what else can we find out about this revolver? As I always say, you gotta look really carefully about each piece of evidence. You can use the arrow keys to rotate. It's not such a bad angle. Use Q and E to zoom in and get all the nitty gritty. I think it's so easy to take a life with just the pull of a trigger. You know I can't ever see myself really liking guns. Oh, but I love the ones they use at track and field meets to start races. Take off before it's fired, everyone always ends up following your lead. To chase you down for a false start, detective. Now that you mention it, even when I finish first, I always wind up in last place. Looks like only one round was fired from
Edgeworth, no.
this. Do they make revolvers only 5? I thought they like to do them in even numbers.
I'm sure there's some 5 shotguns. It's 5 around. Jesus. Revolver. Yep. Taurus 605, revolver 5 round.
I shot a revolver that had 11 shots.
And snub nose. Yeah, this is probably a snub nose.
Wow, so the killer killed the Vic with just one shot after wrestling the gun from him?
Whoops. I opened.
Sounds
Spotify.
like the guy knew how to handle a gun, huh, Mr. Edgeworth? We have no proof for now, but this is a distinct possibility. I guess this is about all we're going to find out. We should send the body to the
Woogie, I'm not gonna put this image on the stream. I'm just telling you now.
I know he was about to say autopsy. But like in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, he's gonna finish that by saying we're gonna send this body to the autistics. They'll figure it out.
Fuck yeah!
No need, sorry.
You want this one?
Oh, sure. Why? Why? How could this have ever happened to a guy like you? I'm gonna make him Brooklyn. Also, this is the dude you made Goku in the thing, but I can't do that, so.
Oh, fair enough. Are you all right?
Don't touch me! Leave me alone!
I'm
Just
heading
let me
off. See
be!
you.
Bye, Woogie.
Sorry, but I can't do that. The investigation is still ongoing, so please refrain from touching the body.
The body? The body? Don't talk about him like he's just a lump of flesh. Look at him. Jim looks like he's just turned in for the night.
Sure, just in a blood-stained suit, pal.
Where are my manners?
Aren't you that prosecutor?
Why, yes I am. I'm Jacques Bortzman, prosecutor. Jim here was my partner in crime bustin'. Crime bustin'. I can't read.
I'm Miles Edgeworth, and like you, I'm also a prosecutor. Detective Dick Gumshoe, sir. Big Dick Gumshoe.
So you're Mr. Edgeworth. I guess this is your office?
The same?
Then it was you! You're the one who killed Jim!
Hey, don't go jumping around to conclusions, pal. Just calm down, okay?
Don't go gumping to conclusions. I will not! I know how things work around here.
Don't go Forrest Gumping around. to
Exactly. Hi, prosecutor's office doors always got locks built into them. And the only owner of the office has the key to his or her own office door. That is
correct.
Oh, that's you, sorry.
However, I was not the one who killed your partner. Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth has been overseas on a business trip the
Gumshoe
whole time,
can't tell
pal.
someone to jump to conclusions
the
and
door was with
jumping
me
to
the entire
conclusions
time,
the game
okay?
trademark.
So the only one who could get in here was me.
Sorry,
Wait.
Gums.
That means... I'm not sure what that means.
Josh in the chat says Gumshoe can't tell someone to jump to conclusions in Jumping to Conclusions the game. So it was you then! You're Jim's killer!
No way, pal, you got it all wrong. Everyone calm down. Mr. Portsman, correct? If you're a real prosecutor, you should know to stay collected. The investigation's only just begun. Isn't it too early to be drawing conclusions?
Alright, I get the point. You're right, my mistake. I tend to get a little too hot-headed sometimes. You sure are one cool customer though, Mr. Edgeworth. I heard all about those rumors about you. You're the great genius prosecutor. You're something of a legend, you know. Anyway, let's call a truce and work together, okay? How about a handshake to seal the deal?
A pleasure to work with you.
You guys were conducting your investigation, right? Sorry for barging in like that. Carry on then, it's your room after all.
Thank you. I intend to.
I just want a little more time to say goodbye to Jim. You there. Oh, sir! Okay, I want you to capture the scene on film for me.
Are you going to take a picture with the dead body?
My final farewell to my partner, Jim.
Bro, don't kiss a corpse.
My dude.
I should probably give them some space. Ah, your jacket, sir. What's it doing on the floor?
Ugly ass jacket.
It must have fallen off the wall when the killer tried to threaten me by firing a round. So the killer not only shot the victim, but then they shot your jacket as well? They dared to shoot the ultra special jacket that you made your prosecutorial debut in?
God, Gumshoe, thank you
What
for
if
the
they shot through it? That would have been a disaster!
nice exposition drop, my guy.
It's not worth getting worked up over, Detective. Not when there's something more here. Huh? Like what? I take it you haven't noticed yet, Detective. There's a giant contradiction right there in front of us. Really? Did I say contradiction? You must be rubbing off on me. I'm starting to sound like him.
Sometimes he says things and I understand the right worth shippers.
I realize I should have read that as he must be rubbing off on me.
Eh, both work.
But I have my own methods and I will conduct this investigation my way.
With a brain.
When the scene before me contradicts a piece of evidence or seems off, that's when my deductive skills come into play. First, I have to find the spot that holds the contradiction. This is it. The bullet hole is where the contradiction lies. When I spot something that's off, I should point my cursor at it and press T with conviction.
God, I'm so glad I'm not the one playing this game because I got really confused for a second. I was like, what is he talking about?
And when I have found sufficient proof to prove the contradiction, I present it. This is how I do things.
Eureka!
This bullet hole is the contradiction. What do you mean, sir? It's elementary. 2 shots were fired in this room. The first felled the victim. And the second felled this frame. Hey, that's right! However, this gun was only fired once. Hey, that's true too. Which means that one of these 2 bullets was fired from a different gun. Did the killer have another gun prepared for tonight? By the way, I noticed something, sir. Yes? What's that thing sticking out from behind the frame? Ah, that. It's a secret safe. A secret safe? Oh, I smell money. I'll spare us the trouble and just say it. Nothing like what you're imagining is inside. Now, if you could kindly move this frame out of the way. Roger that. Talk about dusty. I suppose that's what happens when I'm not here to dust it once in a while. I had no idea there was a safe here, or I'd have kept it clean for you, sir. So when did you put this thing in? It wasn't something I had installed personally. Every prosecutor's office has one. Really? I had no idea. Well, only prosecutors are supposed to have knowledge of their existence. So what's inside, Mr. Edgeworth? Right now, nothing. We only use them to store especially important evidence when a trial is in session. That's it? Talk about squashing my hopes and dreams. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Now this is odd. You found something, sir? This keypad. Did you find it to be a bit too clean? Yeah, there's a thick layer of dust around it, but not on the keypad itself. You there, forensic scientist.
Yes, sir.
Could you please dust this area for fingerprints?
You got it, sir.
What was he dusting before?
The frame, I guess. Couldn't find, let alone lift a single print. Looks like it was wiped down well.
As I thought. It appears that logic is the only way around this setback.
Hey, everyone. You have to drink
rationally
water.
and calmly play connect the dots with the information we have.
Thank you, Ladybot.
I believe I have figured out what the murderer was after. Well, what is it, sir? The fact that the safe was wiped clean of fingerprints suggests that the criminal had at least attempted to open my safe, making the culprit's motive for breaking and entering theft, I believe. I wonder if knowing that the motive behind this break-in was theft changes what the other pieces of information can tell me about this crime. Hold on, I don't know if I have a piece of evidence that I'm looking for yet.
That usually means I think you found everything, but I don't remember.
I never knew there was a safe hidden back here. Well, if detectives knew about them, they wouldn't be a secret now, would they? Are there any other secret hidden things in this room? Even if there were, it would defeat the purpose of them being hidden if I told you. So don't bother looking for them. So there's no, like, hidden camera around, right?
Oh no!
Gumshoe, if there was, what exactly would I find that you don't want me to know
What
about?
exactly did you fucking do in my office?
No, it's nothing. Forget I said anything.
He did like the fucking default dance in his office.
Do I even want to ask what he's been doing in my office while I've been away? Gumshoe's been wearing a maid outfit, I guess.
Yeah, probably fucking Lee, honestly.
No. I hope we can solve this case quickly. I'd like to return to relaxing on this sofa. That thing looks a billion times softer than my mattress at home. Can I sit on it too, just a little while, sir?
God, I feel so bad for him.
Detective Gumshoe, you know I can't allow that. Until this case is solved, neither of us has time to spare, let alone rest. You're right, sir. I'm gonna work hard and be a real trooper to the end. Even once this case is over, I don't think you can afford to take any time off.
Whose fault is that, you bitch?
How's it coming along?
Please, I need absolute silence. This picture is too important to mess up.
I'll leave the man to his art. Mr. Portsman, a word if I may?
Jim, I swear I'll find your killer and bring him to justice. You wait and see. It'll be for the both of us. Now then, you wanted to talk to me about something?
No, that's alright. I feel like I'm interrupting their conversation.
I don't think there's anything left.
Is that a ladder or a step ladder?
Oh, Jesus. We're not doing this.
It's a ladder, of course. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that does make sense then why why all the files of that particular row are taken out.
Yeah.
Just wasn't sure if I was missing something.
You know what I've been cuddling this entire stream so far?
Is she?
My blue badger.
Ah. There's a possibility that the files splayed on the floor are not the result of a struggle between the victim and his killer. Oh, you mean like it could be from when the killer tried to find something, sir? Precisely. We need to figure out if any of the files have been stolen. Yes, sir. I'm gonna shelve the files like you've never seen before, even at a library. I'm sure. Let's give that a try.
Why do all the good ones always die young? Surely you must bond at that every once in a while, Mr. Edgeworth.
No matter how much we lament, the dead will not come back to life.
Maya Fey has entered the chat.
All we can do is search for the truth.
And? So what are we supposed to do? How are we supposed to go about finding the truth?
First, we calmly restore the files to their rightful place.
You got it. Here, let me help.
So this file goes here, and the book goes there.
You should know a lot about where things go despite it being Mr. Edgeworth's office.
Because I'm the one who keeps it tidy, pal, okay? Done. I know that's a blood puddle, but it kind of looks like it's shaped like a cat.
A little bit, yeah.
It would appear that the murder was definitely committed here. The bloodstains on the bookshelf are still fresh. I suspect the victim was killed in a standing position, hence the prints on the shelf. And then the guy fell onto the floor, right? The blood on the floor is kind of grossing me out. Detective, I don't have the time to deal with your weak stomach right now. But you know I'm not good with blood, sir.
My guy has been a detective since 2013!
I'm certain there's something wrong with this picture. So this is where the bullet lodged itself after it went through the victim, huh?
Wrong character.
For the bullet to be lodged so squarely in a file's spine indicates the files were ransacked after the shooting had occurred. Then I guess the victim moved because he was in the killer's way. I put them all back just like it should be, sir. Doesn't look like anything's missing. Although, it does look like the killer moved the body to flip through my shelves. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. It appears that the victim was in a sitting position here after being shot. Oh, so that's why the seat of the victim's pants has blood on it. That would be the logical conclusion. The victim's handprints. He must have tried to support himself with his hands here after being shot. There are prints on the floor too, sir. Those must have been made when, unable to stay standing, he dropped to the floor. The killer moved the body because it was leaning against the bookshelf. The blood on this guy's pants proves that pretty well. In a sense, I suppose. See, I'm not completely useless, Mr. Edgeworth.
Aw, that was so mean. Gummy, you don't have to be so mean to yourself.
I think that's everything here. Fun.
If you need a hint, just hit the...
No, I should be fine. Because currently the main thing that's bothering me is... if he was shot through here, like through the abdomen,
Mhm.
and then he dropped to the floor, the only way that it would get at that angle to hit this specific file is if the guy was standing on the desk when he shot him.
Okay.
Because otherwise, no, he wouldn't have been already sitting.
Think about something else that's out of place about that file. Not its position.
I mean, like, all of these have, like, blood around them. My thinking is, if they did shoot it at that angle, it would still, like, as long as the bullet emerged, which emerged from the guy's back, as we know that it did, it's natural that, like, some blood would flick like that.
Mm-hmm.
Although it also kind of makes me think that maybe, like, the victim grabbed this file. Like, he was, like, scrambling to try to grab that. So next, my thinking is actually closer to, there's blood around the bullet hole here, but not in the bullet hole itself. So I think that the victim was looking at this, and the bullet was shot through this and then put back on the shelf just now. Like, he was holding it. The bullet was shot through the book and hit his abdomen. There's clearly a contradiction here with this bullet hole. What do you mean, sir? You don't see? Quite simply, the bullet hole itself is too low. If the victim was shot in the stomach, the hole should be much higher up. But what if the guy was shot while he was sitting or lying down, sir? That would be illogical. The victim leaned against this shelf after being shot, which suggests he was standing when he was shot. That means... Wait, what does that mean, sir? It means you need to use your brain every once in a while instead of mine, detective. In any case, it means that someone made a faulty assumption. And it was from this mistake that our current contradiction was born. What is the faulty assumption that caused this problem with the bullet hole's position? Here's the thing, my theory is not that it's the order of the files, but rather, like, the position of the file that was currently being looked through. I believe the order of the files is a bit off. You mean I put them back in the wrong order just now? Hey, actually, I think the labels on these files are wrong. Sir? Oh? Yeah, you see here how the files that were shot begin with the number 0? What are those ones doing down all the way down there after 1, 2, and 3? That's really weird. Actually, the way they're organized now is the correct order. They're exactly as I see them in my mind's eye. But the numbers are all out of order. Those white binders are specials. They're arranged a little differently. But from this, we know the files were not in this order when the crime occurred. Ah, so that's it. I believe the killer made the same incorrect assumption as you just did, Detective. Let's rearrange the files in a numerical order and see what we find out. Did you think it would be okay to prop the body back up to how it was before it was moved? They finished processing the crime scene, so I don't see why it wouldn't be. If you'd please, Detective Gumshoe. You know he has a fear of blood. As I suspected, the bullet hole is now where it should logically be. The killer went through my files first before shooting Mr. Faith. And then put the files back in numerical order, I guess. Oh, that was Gumshoe.
Yep.
Exactly, and then proceeded to shoot the victim. But why would someone kill a man and then look through your files one more time? Puzzling indeed. Files were thrown into disarray twice. Once before, and once after the crime. But why? Now the crime scene is as it was at the time of the murder. Time to give it another look. There must be some reason as to why the victim's body was moved. But there's no time to ponder that now. Let's just continue with our investigation. Detective. Roger that, sir. I'm raring to go. As I suspected, the bullet hole is now where it should logically be. And we figured out that the killer went through your bookshelf twice. Indeed, there are many things that the killer did that don't make sense. But to figure out the whys, we need more information. This. What is that? Why does it say Gumshoe on there?
Well, as far as you know, Gumshoe, it just says Gumho.
Or Gumso.
Or Gumso. I'd say that's some incredibly incriminating evidence.
Yes, indicative of criminal activity indeed. No, wait, there's gotta be some mistake. Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me. Say something, sir. It appears that one of my files was stolen. Is that all, sir? What about me and my situation? Is this what the killer was really after?
Look how angry Gumshoe is at you. Looks like Jim was able to leave us the name of the killer Looks like Jim was able to leave us the name of his killer in the end. And this most important message managed to reach us.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
You can't be terribly pleased to hear that your beloved partner is the guilty party.
If you're going to accuse Detective Gumshoe of being the culprit, I sincerely hope you have some proof to back it up.
Jim's words, they're more than enough, wouldn't you say?
If that's how you want to play it, then at least allow me to understand your reasoning.
You got it!
I don't like this one bit. There's something strange about this man's attitude. And there must be some sort of flaw to his logic waiting for me to dig out. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you gonna do? What I always do in court, I'm going to cross-examine him. One way or another, I'll expose the flaw in his logic with this technique. Oh, how do you do that? Can you explain it to me, sir?
This is basically... Yeah, I was gonna say, if you need a tutorial, you can put it in, but it's basically how courtrooms do.
Gotcha. Mr. Portsman, if you're ready. Oh, if you don't have time, you could just say so, sir.
Oh, Gummy. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead. Furthermore, you messed up the files to make it look like you'd committed the theft instead. That's when you moved Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters he was hiding. And it will be by his final words that you will be brought to justice.
You intend to argue that the victim's dying message points to the killer?
I can hear Jim's voice, and he's calling for his killer's arrest.
Are you sure you're not mishearing his words, Mr. Portsman? There's no way Detective Gumshoe is the culprit here. I'll find the flaw in this man's logic and expose it with credible evidence.
You know what I just realized is Jacques Portsman kind of looks like an even shittier version of a... Oh shit, what are those things called? Those fancy ass clubs that rich people go to. Oh my god, what is it called? Oh no. It's not a resort. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Country club! Jesus! He looks like a shitty country club member.
I have no thoughts on this.
Fair enough. Detective Gumshoe, you stole Jim's gun from him and shot him dead.
Hold it!
You know there's something I've been meaning to ask.
What is it?
Why do you call the victim Jim? When clearly his name is Buddy Faith.
Isn't it obvious? Jim's the perfect name for my companion. Jacques and Jim. Don't those two names go together like peanut butter and jelly?
But Jim isn't even close to the guy's real name.
Well, Jacques and Buddy sounds off somehow. Besides, he was the third of a bunch of guys I decided to nickname Jim.
All the prosecutors are so mean to their detectives.
I know!
He talks about the victim like he was his pet.
The prosecutors are such assholes. further, you messed up the files to make it look like you committed the theft instead.
Hold it!
You really think it was necessary to dishevel my shelves twice to do that?
That's true. Okay, maybe his real intent was theft.
Hey, are you accusing me of stealing something from Mr. Edgeworth?
It's a possibility. Maybe his salary's been cut so much that life's getting a little too rough to handle. He's got a fucking point.
I'll have you know I can eat 3 square meals every day, pal. Okay, so all 3 of them happen to be instant noodles, but...
Poor thing. What's an evil prosecutor you were paired up? What an evil prosecutor you were paired up with. And what a motive, no? Again, he's kinda got a point. And that's when you move Jim's body that was sitting in front of the bookshelf.
Hold it!
And why would Detective Gumshoe do such a thing?
Because the body was getting in his way. You had to mess up your bookshelf somehow, right? Anyway. But thanks to that, you didn't notice the bloody letters he was hiding.
Hold it!
Why do you think that the killer didn't notice the bloody letters?
The body was covering it quite well, wouldn't you say? That's how he missed it. But judging by what I've seen, it don't take much for your detective to miss something.
Who do you think you are? You know nothing about me, pal.
There's a lot a person can understand about another from first impressions alone.
Can't say I disagree with him on that point. Why don't you say something, sir? Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth! Despite his lack of attention to detail, I don't believe the detective to be the culprit. Nobody could have overlooked the bloody letters, and I can prove it with evidence.
I couldn't ask for a better setup. For the game-finishing Spike. And it will be by his final words that you will be brought to justice.
Hold it!
Are you saying that these letters were intended for you?
Yep, Jim was an outstanding detective. I would expect no less from my former partner.
It looks like Mr. Portsman still doesn't understand. He is yet to figure out the true meaning behind the bloody letters.
What are you sputtering over there? Can't you just admit my logic is perfectly sound?
Actually, there's a gigantic flaw in his logic. A gap so wide that even the good detective can spot it. Now to clue Mr. Portsman in by presenting him with some evidence.
I stepped off for a while to get my head on straight. Last thing I saw was Hairdo doing logical hopscotch. Why are we still in the office?
A murder happened here, my dude.
Objection!
God, I love the shrug animation. Of course we're still in the office. There's a fucking murder happened here.
Perhaps you're not aware, Mr. Portsman, but there's a serious flaw in your logic.
Yeah, bringing a bit of quorum into this,
it
I see.
probably stinks in here. Take it outside.
No problem, I'm game. Break a window open.
I can't help but find it odd.
Excuse me?
Odd that a fellow prosecutor would be brought down by the power of his own office.
What are you talking about? Oh, you're joking. I get it.
If you've the time to laugh, then you've the time to take another closer look at this. You still not see? If not, may I direct your attention to a missing file?
What? That's impossible!
What's impossible, Mr. Portsman?
Nothing.
The files on that shelf are about a certain case. When the killer went to take the file after murdering your partner, I highly doubt they could have missed the bloody letters written on the spines.
Objection!
It's impossible that they could have it's possible they could have taken the file before committing the murder.
I think it's pretty obvious the file was stolen after it was written on. The missing letters in the detective's name were, the missing letters in the detective's name where the file should be is proof. Yeah, I mean the S is gone, and there's only half an H.
He's not gum-ho. He ain't a gum-ho.
That's for Edward to decide.
Hey, everyone. You have to drink water.
Detective Gumshoe really was the culprit of this case. I highly doubt that even he could overlook his own name written in blood on the files.
God, that's so much fun. There's any right to be.
Especially as a detective who can't stand the sight of blood.
That didn't get caught up on the VOD, did it? I did gasp.
Okay.
Discord don't like my gasps.
Which means
It did.
what exactly? What does that make this dying message?
Sorry, not the VOD, I meant Discord.
It makes the work of criminal intent on tampering with the crime scene. That's so low, I can't believe the criminal tried to pin this whole thing on me, sir. I'm gonna get him, sir, you'll see. I'll have them under arrest in no time. Well, Mr. Portsman?
Brilliant! Absolutely splendid! Logic deserving of Olympic gold.
I appreciate the praise, but this doesn't change the fact that your reasoning is flawed.
You win some and you lose some. That's how life goes.
Glad everyone's so cheery, even though I feel even more dead than alive.
But you know, it really is a shame. I really didn't want to have to bring this up, however.
What is it this time? Are you still after me, pal?
Humor me for a second. Who has the key to this office?
That would be me. And Mr. Edgeworth just proved that I'm innocent, pal. I like it better with the jacket.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And I acknowledge your innocence.
That's why I do sense that you still have something to say.
Then why do I? But whatever. I do like his jacket a lot. Although I wish he wouldn't do that shit. Well, I was
He
thinking...
apparently likes the jacket a lot, too.
Yeah. Did you know there's one other person with the key to this office?
One other person.
Hey, you there! Yes, sir. What is it, sir? Would you kindly fetch and escort that lovely young lady here for me?
Lady.
The girl's a member of this building's security. I think of her as a material witness.
Security? Did you say security? No, stop it, pal, don't! What's wrong with them all of a sudden?
I believe she needs no introduction. I have called upon Miss Maggie Bird, a member of security. Babe! Detective Gumshoe, sir. I love her so much.
Maggie.
Miss Bird is the security guard on watch tonight.
I see. And your point is?
My point is that she could very well have used it. And by it, I mean the master key, which can open up all the office doors in this building.
What?
God.
I sounded more constipated than surprised.
If you're not the guilty party, Detective Gumshoe, then the only other person with access to this room is Miss Bird. How dare you! I would never sneak into someone's room!
That's right, I refuse to believe that Maggie's the culprit, pal. It was me, that was right, I did it.
Moron! Himbo! Can we take that as a confession, detective?
Well, it wasn't really me, but it definitely wasn't Maggie, pal. So yeah, it was me. If it was, you'd have no problems with that, right? Please refrain from flying off the handle, detective. There's no need for such theatrics.
Listen to your boss, detective. He understands what I'm saying here. That girl is the only one who could have committed the
start
crime.
giving stamps for people falsely accused
Josh.
of murder.
That girl's the only one who could have committed the crime, and for one simple reason.
They need to have a gift shop in Phoenix's office that says,
Honestly, yeah.
I was accused of murder and all I got was this crummy t-shirt.
Yep, except I think Maggie would have 3 of them because this is her 3rd time.
She'd get one in every color.
Oh, yeah. Red and yellow and green and brown and orange and black and ochre and peach
Maya
and green.
would have a full closet of them.
See, people say that, but Maya also only got arrested 3 times, and one of them didn't happen until, I think, like, 7 years after this game's release.
They're the same size, they could basically have the colors of the rainbow.
Yep. It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird stuck into your office using the master key. I mean, if Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door, then that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect. On top of which, she knows our good detective, don't she? Making it all the more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message. I love this. I love this praise Jesus pose.
So you're saying that she used the master key.
Incredibly incriminating evidence, wouldn't you say?
That's what you claimed about the evidence earlier as well.
That was then, this is now. The flow of a good match always changes during a rally. It's all about your reflexes and reaction time, especially for an athlete like me.
I wonder if there's anyone else other than Miss Bird who could have used this master key. Seems that the only way to get Mr. Portman to give me more details is to press him.
It's pretty obvious that Miss Bird snuck into your room using the master key.
Hold it!
Are you sure Miss Bird is the only member of security who could have used the master key?
There's only one person on the staff and this time of night, and tonight she's it. Isn't that right, Miss Bird? That's true, but I wasn't able to use the master key at the time of the crime, sir.
Wasn't able to? What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, moving on. I'd hate to get sidetracked by something unrelated.
What do you mean unrelated? I want to hear what she has to say, pal.
But you can't really trust her not to tell lies. Plus, I hate wasting time.
Should I hear Miss Bird out? Not so fast. I too am interested in hearing what Miss Bird has to say.
Didn't I just say it'd be a waste of time? We don't need to hear her lies.
I'll be the judge of that. Miss Bird, if you'd please.
I discovered that the master key was missing at around 1 a.m., sir!
What do you mean by missing?
As in, wasn't anywhere in the security booth, sir! A killer must have stolen it!
Mr. Portsman, I believe this to be an important piece of evidence of testimony, don't you?
I can't believe that someone like you would be taken in by such words.
Don't be preposterous, I'm gay.
I'm not lying, sir!
Objection!
If that's the case, then I'd like to know, why do you have the master key now? I don't quite know, it just reappeared all of a sudden, sir. A likely story. And where's your proof that the key was stolen to begin with? I bet you just forgot where you put it and then you found it again. I never lose things! I can practically guarantee that! With me, if something disappears, it's usually because someone stole it.
Yeah, pal, trust me if you don't want to test just how bad her luck is.
That's such a mean thing to say about the girl you have a crush on.
Unfortunately, I can't deem this piece of testimony as conclusive.
Glad you agree, Mr. Edgeworth.
But you still haven't established Maggie's motive for breaking into Mr. Edgeworth's office.
More motive? Didn't we already establish it was theft? I mean, the culprit clearly went through the bookshelves and at least tried the safe. Excuse me.
It's as Mr. Portsman says, Detective. I can't ignore the fact that all the evidence points towards a motive of theft. But I'm done taking blows. It's time to counterattack with some facts of my own.
Our intent from the messed up shelves to the wiped down safe, I'd say thievery.
Hold it!
I concur that the culprit's motive appears to have been thievery. However,
Glad to hear that the great Miles Edgeworth is in agreement with little old me.
With regard to the investigation of the bookshelves and safe,
Yay, good thinking for asking my opinion on the matter.
would it be too much for you to allow me to complete a full sentence?
I mean, Detective Gumshoe isn't the one who opened the door.
Hold it!
I thought we had established Detective Gumshoe's innocence pretty thoroughly.
It was just a theory among the many It was just a theory, one hypothesis among many possibilities. A game theory, I'm an athlete! I mean, I had my doubts about Miss Bird from the very beginning.
If that's the case, why didn't you mention her first?
Now, don't make that face, see? There goes the truth, running the other way. Let's pick up the pace and see if we can't catch up to it.
I don't think you're catching my drift.
But we're in agreement that the detective ain't the killer, right? So, if so, then I hope you'll understand when I say... that since she's the only one who could have opened your office door, then that leaves only Miss Bird as our prime suspect.
Hold it!
Don't you think it's a bit early to be jumping to conclusions?
Are you saying there's another way to open the door other than the master key?
He's like a flasher who gets off on showing his pink as fuck shirt.
Josh, from my perspective, your name is not blue, but neon pink, about as pink as his shirt, which is really funny when you say that. Oh, I get it. Perhaps you had a spare made for someone else.
I'll have you know I have never made a spare,
It looks
so what
better
are you
on me.
insinuating?
That's true, probably. Nothing. Guess I should have known better than to suggest someone like you would. On top of which, she knows how good detective, don't she?
Hold it!
He's not wrong.
Is there anyone in this district who hasn't at least heard of Detective Gumshoe?
Good point. He is practically a celebrity among prosecutors.
Really? I never knew I was so talked about, sir.
Hold my collective breath, you know. When you screw up so badly that you literally chased off the force. That's so
Wait,
mean!
What? Is that true, Mr. Edgeworth? Of course not. That's hogwash. Phew, don't scare me like that. I almost had a heart attack there.
Making it all the more probable that she was the one who faked the dying message. That's so mean. I cannot believe every prosecutor wants that man fired.
By dying message, you mean the bloody letters that spell out Gumshoe.
I figured that whoever wrote his name must have wanted to frame him. And just the act of choosing his name is proof enough that the two knew each other well. Or at least knew each other.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you waiting for? Hurry up and present some evidence. I would love to. But first we should listen a bit more and digest what he's saying. Impress him for more information.
I think you got what you needed, so...
Let me just double check my evidence real quick.
Mm-hmm. I'll be right back. I have to go to the washroom.
Present the paper that says get the fuck out of my office. Who even asked you?
So currently my theory, and I don't know if I'm supposed to present this now or later, he's accusing Maggie because, sorry.
I'm back.
The contradiction. Yo, so my current theory, I don't know if I'm supposed to present this now or if I'm getting ahead of myself, but Maggie doesn't have a gun and there were 2 shots fired.
Mm-hmm.
So the killer would have had to use their own gun, which I don't know if, I don't know if we need to wait for the autopsy to find out if this is the same kind of bullet that's fired from the same revolver. But I'm pretty sure Maggie doesn't have her own gun.
Right.
So obviously the killer had to have a different weapon on them.
No. It's possible. Remember that the victim could have been shot with his own gun. And that would just mean that a different person shot, a different gun shot the painting down.
Right, like I guess from this guy's logic, she could have stolen Gumshoe's gun.
Yeah, or the victims, or any detective. But most likely Gumshoe, because Gumshoe has a crush on her.
Yep.
But there's something.
Yeah, the other thing is, like, I might need to present the key on this one. It didn't seem like there was other stuff that we could learn from just presenting here, or sorry, from pressing here.
Hold it! Hold it!
I will say, I don't know if it's you or if it's the writing, because I know what you're supposed to do, and the writing of one of the evidences is kind of weird. But again, if you need help, just Pikmin me.
I'm good for now.
Okay.
Hold it! Hold it!
Press this one again.
Present the gun, muzzle forward and pull the trigger.
Thank you, Josh.
Objection!
I'm curious, Josh, do you... Oh, wait, no, Josh wasn't here for like half of this. Never mind, Josh probably doesn't know it.
Oh wait, I can investigate the evidence.
That was weird.
It's happened a couple times. I'm surprised I didn't mention it before.
Hey, I've seen this game.
Hi,
Green face.
James! Yeah, Dev's playing the
James.
investigation games for the first time.
It's the master key for every office in the building.
That's
Okay,
it.
great.
Very helpful, Edgeworth.
My name is Gumshoe. I may not be smart.
That's it.
I might be a little biased, but you're in for a treat.
The Edgeworth
Smiley
games are
face.
really good, I will admit. I don't know if I want you to play the second one on stream, because I did already, but you can if you want.
Might be redundant to
I know
do it
many
twice on the
things.
same channel.
That guy's outfit sucks. Gumshoe will never commit murder until they cut the ramen they pay him with. And the cute girl broke like 100 mirrors and got 700 years bad
I am
luck.
so glad you referred to her as the cute girl, because you're right. I will say, this is Maggie's cutest outfit. Maggie's been in the games 3 times, and this is the cutest she has ever been.
Well, did you know that words really can hurt you?
For some reason, I thought that there was something here that I didn't investigate. Oh no, they wouldn't have made it that
Geico commercial.
difficult to look at.
Smirking face.
I keep okay, my water bottle's in the fucking way, I can't see anything. Oh, Kelly texted me.
This is important. The badge's design is said to reflect the relentlessness and discipline of law enforcement. It comes from the authority vested in us as strict prosecutors of the law and executors of sentences, much like harsh winter frosts and blazing summer days.
You know what?
To wear it to identify oneself as a prosecutor, but I have no interest in doing so.
You know what?
I see glare.
That's what I'm gonna look it up. That's what I'm gonna look for when I go to Anime North this at the end of the month.
Nyko commercials?
No, the prosecutor's badge.
Each prosecutor's badge is engraved with the number of the owner on its back. Numbers. As if we're not human on the inside like everyone else.
Jesus, Maggie got really tanned at the in between the two games. Why did that happen?
Rare case of Japan giving a character pigment rather than taking it.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like pasty as shit in her first version. Jesus.
That was a face with a diagonal mouth, in case you're wondering.
Yeah.
/ Every murder accusation makes her go on vacation, she just had enough time for a tan. That's what
Apparently,
Jacques
yeah.
Portsman looks like right now.
She also just looks less derpy in this game than she in her this game's profile. Oh, there we go.
His face, I mean.
Do you wish to continue insisting that Miss Bird was set on stealing
Didn't
something?
remember that his first name was Jacques.
Yep. Sorry, hang on. I was looking up Maggie Bird images because I didn't want to give you the answer. Why not? It's the truth after all. It was also by your logic that we came to the whole thievery conclusion anyway. That was the weirdest line reading I've ever done in my life.
That may be true, but there will be more line readings to come, and you must also be aware of the fact that the safe is a secret safe. The existence of which is privy only to prosecutors.
Ah!
I find it a little hard to believe that the hidden safe was all part of a cunning plan.
But she could have found it by accident while she was turning everything else upside down.
There is no emoji for
I
that
highly
face.
doubt that. I'd
Grinning,
say the
squinting
culprit knew
face.
exactly what they were looking for. After all, only the bookshelf and the safe were targeted.
Whoops, where are you?
Yeah, even I didn't know about that
Face
safe,
screaming
pal.
in fear.
And that means there's no way Maggie could have known about it either.
Then are you proposing that the killer is a prosecutor?
Interesting conclusion. That's definitely looking more and more probable. What's wrong, prosecutor? Don't you have a different suspect in mind now?
Curses, why? What made you?
Whoa, what's with that angry face all of a sudden?
It's all my fault.
What do you mean?
It's Jim. He knew about the existence of the secret safes.
What did you just say?
We were partners, like inseparable conjoined twins. That's why I told him. I filled him in on the secret safes.
Then that means...
Yeah, I know. I only just told him to. Obviously, it was wrong of me to tell him. I still can't quite believe it, but the thief who broke into your room was probably Jim.
Now he's claiming that the victim was the thief?
And you were simply trying to stop him, weren't you? Miss Maggie Bird. Excuse me? I mean, you are a security guard, right? That's your job. But killing is going a bit too far, even in your risky profession.
What the? You're still accusing Maggie of the murder?
Maggie's the best. Yes and
Hey,
no.
everyone.
Maggie Dick
You
and
have to
Ladybot.
drink water.
I mean, she had stumbled upon Jim, who had probably drawn his gun. I get it. It was self-defense, wasn't it? No, I couldn't. I could never do something like that. Not even as a security guard, sir.
Leave me out of this. Grinning face with
Plus,
sweat.
even if he was the thief, he wouldn't have had the key to this office.
Which is precisely why he had to steal it, wouldn't you say? It was Jim who stole the master key. Ah! Pretty impossible for a supposedly stolen key to be with us unless... Well, unless you retrieved it from Jim after you killed him.
Mr. Portsman, are you honestly accusing your own partner of being a thief?
I don't want to admit it, but it's the only way for everything else to make sense.
Has he no honor?
Now I think we're done here. The investigation waits for no man.
I don't trust him.
It's Joe! It's Joe! Joe's in chat. Hi, Joe! How you doing, Joe?
Hi, Joe!
It's Joe! Sorry, I got really excited because Joe only shows up at like 3 streams, and so I always get excited when I see Joe.
At Game Shoda
Joe, what's
waving
cooking?
hand.
Hey, good luck.
Hey Clover, I'm alright. How you doing?
Got cooking? I'm dying. Music University has ruined my life because my
At
music
Novada
teacher is
no 30
terrible.
LOLO.
I hate my music history teacher. Anyways. Oh god.
You good?
Yeah, I'm
Last
fine.
semester though, right?
Yes, it's my last semester, and then I graduate in November. I think with Nick, because I think Nick and I are graduating at the same time.
Nice. Wait, you've just got the one class that you gotta take, right?
No, I'm taking like 5.
Oh.
Like, when I said I had to lock the fuck in for this semester, I meant it. I gotta lock the fuck in.
Aye, let's go.
I thought that you said that, like, you were gonna take an extra course last term, because you only needed one more to graduate.
I was going to, and then they said no.
There's a minimum course requirement?
Yes.
I'm staring at our itch page and
That's so
considering
weird.
just completely remaking it.
Oh my god, if you
LMFAO.
want me to remake it, just let me know. I've made itches, and they're not hard to make, honestly. Yeah, I've completed all my game design stuff, like that's 100% done, so all I need to do is finish this current semester. And this current semester, I have, let's see, writing cultures, serial killers and mass, no, that's from last semester. Writing cultures, children's rights, I don't think that's actually accurate anymore, what the fuck? Oh no, it is accurate, never mind. Children's rights, exploring cultural studies, guitar, hooks and beats, which is the worst class fucking ever, and leadership foundations.
We can collab it. I don't want to put this shit on my portfolio lol or really put their names on it.
Maybe,
I heard
Certainly some
something wrong
courses.
in there. Grinning face with sweat.
what did you hear wrong in there? Sorry, what did you say, Def?
Those are certainly some courses.
I know. Children's rights I was interested in. And guitar, hooks, and beats I thought was going to be learning guitar. And I was excited for that. And no, it's just fucking music history, which would be so much more interesting if it wasn't this teacher.
Children's lefts.
Children's lefts, yes. Writing cultures I'm actually really into. I really want to learn more about that. This teacher is really passionate.
Serial killers is in the title of a class.
Oh, yeah. Serial killers and mass killings. It was a criminology course. I took it, and now I can't stop looking at every I have literally done I could do my phone just went off. I could do a serial killer portfolio. Not portfolio. What's the word I'm looking for? File, I guess? No. Profile. Jesus. I can make a serial killer profile for Dahlia Hawthorne.
Serial killers ought never to have portfolios. Laughing face. Profile.
If a serial killer has a portfolio, call somebody. I don't know who, but the police are ineffectual, as I learned from that exact class.
It's tied to their. It's attached to their resume.
Yeah, honestly. I really loved my serial killer and mass killings class. It was actually really fascinating to learn about, not just, because I didn't care about the serial killers themselves, but I loved learning about the different, ways they categorize serial killers and all the issues with serial killer, investigations and all of that. It was really fun to learn. I always wanted to do a minor in criminology, and so I'm really glad that I did that.
Does sound fascinating, I'll admit.
My cousin and her mom enjoy reading about serial killers.
Which cousin is this? No, don't say the name, just the age.
The oldest one.
Oh, okay. Are your cousins teenagers already?
Yeah, she's in high school now.
Oh, Jesus.
I think she's grade 11.
Oh my God. Wow, I thought she was way younger than that.
She was way younger than that when we met.
True. God, oh my God, I just realized we met in, the beginning of 2018?
We met 7 years ago.
Jesus Christ. That's the weird age dilation. As weird as I feel like I've been your friend for 3 years, but no, we've been friends for 7.
And we dated for 4 of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. All right.
What?
Josh is questioning me. Josh, what are you whatting? Ah! Oh, I just realized that you've been waiting for me to say my line.
Yep.
I was wondering why we weren't continuing. It's because you're waiting for me to say
I met
that.
most of my boys more than 10 years ago, and it feels like more than 10 years ago. Fuck, you mean 3? Congrats on 7 years.
Would you be so
Party popper.
would you people be so kind as to see yourselves out?
You can't kick us out. This is Mr. Edgeworth's office.
But I'm the one who's been assigned to this case. You're all suspects to varying degrees, and therefore ineligible to run this show.
Listen, pal, how many times do I have to say this? Maggie can't be the culprit. Detective Gumshoe, calm yourself. Look at that finger wiggle.
It's a good finger wiggle. Also, Josh, when I say it feels like 3 years, it means time goes by fast when you're having fun. Have you never had fun with your boys? That sounded gayer than I meant it to.
But sir, we have no choice but to accommodate his request. For now.
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. At least one of you understands. Now then, if you could
I've been
remove
through the
yourself from my
trenches with
crime
boys.
scene, I'd
That's
be
why
most
we're the
grateful.
boys.
Mark my words, Mr. Portsman, we will meet again.
If that's a formal request from the legendary prosecutor himself, then I suppose. Now, don't disappoint me, you hear?
To be continued.
Do you have time to continue, or do you want to continue?
Here's the thing. In about an hour, probably gonna have to start getting ready for a Mother's Day dinner.
Oh, there's no way you're gonna beat this case in an hour.
Yeah. So
All
for
right.
now, I'll save my progress.
Alrighty. End screen. What day is it? Sunday?
Oh.
Goddamn, how long is this
Yep.
first case?
Yeah, Sunday.
It would have taken. It's not that long. It's just I didn't give any hints, so it took longer than it might have. Next stream will be Tuesday. Dev, are we doing?
I thought that.
Go ahead.
I thought that this
Adios, amigos.
at least the
Have a
first part
good
of this
one.
investigation so
Waving
far has
hand.
been very solvable and understandable with logic.
This case is not that long. It's just some parts I didn't give anything. Anyways, yeah, you're in for Tuesdays or Thursdays. I don't remember which one we set to be the temporary new community day.
Oh shoot. I am.
I
Taps
swear to
temple.
fucking God. Devin, I swear to God.
Can I get back to you on this?
Oh my God. Fucking fuck. Okay, fine. Then God knows what we're doing on Tuesday then, I guess. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye!